Hey guys, what's going on? We have got a good old-fashioned r/RPG horror story for you today. There's only like a couple, because quite frankly, I don't know, I'm fucking tired of shit. I can't be dead. I just got a new PS4 and I want it. I can speak English good, I believe. Have a good one, guys. Like and subscribe if you want. I don't give a fuck. You do you. I turned him into a monster girl. Well, this one happened to me quite a while ago, but I have said nothing about it. Be me. It was one of my friend's birthday, so we decided to have a pre-sessional level 20 D&D one shoot for the occasion. Sorry, I can't. It's English. The party consisted of a warlock, this guy, two unimportant to the story individuals, a bard, a pretty girl who was my crush, and me, a monk. Well, everyone was alright. We were in the big bad evil dragon lair. The 3-hour session was a little uncomfortable for me, especially because of a really heavy roleplay. I'm not so comfortable playing heavy role, and I am more like a kind of metagamer by myself. And because one of the guests is this girl, a pretty and very kind person who is a friend of mine and a really close classmate and friend of everyone at the table. Everything was alright, very chill, everyone happy. This girl had to go because it was late, but we were still fighting the dragon. I think this is a trigger of an upcoming dose of absolute cringe. When I was reduced to 0 HP, the warlock of this guy says, I have polymorph. Damn, so, in what are you polymorphing him? This guy, Tarask. Yep. Can. OMG, please no. Tarask. Is that what they're trying to say? Tarask? Monster Girl? Monster Girl Encyclopedia is a compendium of high fantasy creatures turned into waifus. A lot of them have a lot of sexist, misogyny, and pretty cringe and sexual bullshit that totally hypersexualizes women and other creatures. But for some reason, my fiends, yes, I think it's meant to be friends, seems to like it. Damn. Okay, you can. Me. Totally F-king awkward, cringe, and dying. Me. Can I just be a normal Tarask? This guy. No, it is my spell and I turn you into a monster girl. Me. Fuck. Can I just be Stan? Acronym of dude. This guy. Nope, it is Chan. Damn. Me. Roll for it. Yeah, rolls a high number. Other guy on the table. Hey, can I make him roll again? DM, of course. Me. Fuck. Totally cringe with .jpeg. Me. Rolls another high number. Well, you're polymorphed in a Tarask dude. So it's just totally cringe, and I don't know, it was just disgusting. Wasn't expecting this English, to be quite honest. This first time I've read this story. Incredible job, OP. Fuck's sake. A neckbeardy encounter on Discord. Not sure if this belongs here, I just need a vent, but a few months ago I joined a D&D YouTuber's Discord. The YouTuber seemed to be a nice enough guy, but I keep feeling that his Discord definitely needs more moderation. One of the most active members is a motherlode of Bat Guy, at least from what I read. I haven't played with him yet, thank God, but some of the things he says are very obvious lies or blatant neckbeard shit. First of all, he hates a ton of YouTubers that are not the aforementioned owner of the server, and yeah, very obviously critical role bashing. I'm not saying they are above criticism, people dislike what they dislike, I just don't like mindless bashing. The aforementioned person told us he encountered Matt Mercer at some Overwatch event, where he confronted him about the Matt Mercer effect, and the dude felt genuinely bad about it. I am sure he did. Edit. I forgot to mention too, he also tried to start beef with Matt on his Twitter and said stuff like, I would tell all of them how shit CR is to their faces. I think CR stands for critical role here. I think that is what you call an internet badass. A few weeks later, he also goes off on a tangent, how bad Critical Role and the Strixhaven book are because of woke agenda. Also, the same guy insists that all drow are evil no matter what. We've already had this fucking conversation, they are not all evil. This also was followed by a really long and very defensive rant on J.K. Rowling. By the way, the guy is also a proud grognard and got insanely offended by Thacker the Clown. For those not in the know, beware very minor Wild Beyond the Witchlight spoilers. Faker is a mid-40s clown who got retired after a knife-throwing accident. This is a callback to 2E, where you would determine hits on a system called FAC-O to hit armor class 0. It was very confusing, and since he is a guard, that means all grognards are gatekeepers. Their words, not mine. Then a few days ago, I got a motherload. A few people got into a discussion about uninviting people from your table. He showed us a screen cap from Discord chat he had with one of his players, who really felt uncomfortable with the depiction of the Vistani in COS. His reaction was a long tangent on how and why this is not racist, because the Vistani are not the Romani, they are a fictional race, and this is why they cannot be racist. He then told the guy he would not have fun playing at his table and asked him to leave. That was one time I had to agree with him. I also wonder why a hobby that is so inclusive will always attract this sort of neckbeardy behavior. P.S. the guy is super popular on that Discord, which surprised me even more. I'll be leaving it pretty soon, I guess. Edit 2 fixed some spelling and clarified that the dude confronted MM about the Matt Mercer effect. Also fun things he said on Discord, he is Discord buddies with Sly Flourish, and he was invited to a super secret game with fairly prominent D&D content creators. That he can't tell anyone about, but he will get footage from that for his YouTube. A player died and went into a rage. This isn't such a bad story, to be honest. I just wanted to share. Also forgive me for any mistakes in grammar. English isn't my native language and I'm on my phone. All good, grammar's not that bad. We recently started a homebrew campaign and the players decided to make an all-caster party, which means we have a sorcerer, a cleric, and a wizard. The player in question is a wizard. He plays as an Arakra wizard, and as you would assume, he's got to his go-to-move in combat is flight plus raining spells down. He started at 3rd level, and we were having quite some fun. However, at one point last session, the player took flight to avoid being shot by arrows 90 feet. He stood there casting spells and cantrips, and when the enemy's turn came, I realized that one of them had the sleep spell. Now, my players don't like when I'm not doing the absolute best to create this good, so I cast a sleep on the flying wizard. As a note, I make every roll out in the open as my players ask me to do that. They are terrified of fudging. Regardless, the spell took effect and he plummeted to the ground. As per rules, full damage is 1d6 per 10 feet, which means he took 9d6 of full damage. Once rolled, we realized that the amount of damage taken was double his max HP, which means death without saves. Now, that was harsh, but I had every intention of making sure the party could eventually resurrect him. But at that moment, I heard him shout over the mic, "This is bullshit, why are you targeting me?" What followed were a few moments of him essentially screaming. I just lowered the volume of my headphones that I was obviously out to get him because his build was too powerful, and then he left the Discord. I stopped the session there and just apologized for the other players and went about my life. I thought he was just frustrated, however I received a barrage of messages the next day of him trying to guilt trip me. Honestly, I just told him he was no longer welcome in my tables. If he can't deal with an aspect of a game, why does he want to play? This is my story, it's not as bad as some out there, but I thought you guys would get a laugh out of it. Cheers.